ओम शांति। यह बाबा की सेवा के लिए नया चैनल चालू किया है। इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Morning Murli, 10 February. Sweet letter of Bap Dada for sweet children. Essence, sweet children. Although the father is called Jani Jananhar, the one who knows everything about everyone, each of you definitely has to give your news to him. Sweet children, although the father is called Jani Jananhar, the one who knows everything about everyone, but each of you definitely has to give your news to him. When you give your news, you will be quotationed. Question: since the unlimited word has to be made into heaven, what is the duty of sensible children? Since the unlimited word has to be made into heaven, what is the duty of sensible children? Answer: each of you has to give your news accurately to the Father. If you give the news accurately, He will give you guidance about the particular evil spirit you have in you and why this service is being done. Now, reform your behavior. Renounce your desires of body consciousness. The unlimited word has to be made into heaven, and therefore the vision the Father has for you all is that you have to give knowledge to everyone. He is specially concerned about the poor. Song: the heart says thanks to the one who has given it support. Om Shanti. Good effort making children whose intellects have faith understand that praise is of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, to whom people pray. Praise is sung of those who have existed in the past because of the tasks they performed. They know the praise of some and they don't know the praise of others. You children know the praise of everyone. Baba is called Jani Jananhar, but you children don't fully understand the meaning of Jani Jananhar. Many children think the Father must know what is inside our hearts anyway. What is inside our hearts anyway? What should we write to Him about? However, that is wrong. The Father is only one. Would He read the thoughts of so many children? The Father comes here as the teacher and teaches you. He understands how each of you studies. He understands whether your intellects have faith or not. It is not that He has these thoughts while sitting there in the Supreme region. To believe this is the children's mistake. Some write, Baba, what news can we give? You know everything anyway. But no. You have to give the news of your activities and how you study the one who teaches you through Brahma. You have to ask through the post office. Don't think that he knows everything. That we cannot remain hidden from Baba. No, this is called the blind faith. Give your news to Baba through Brahma. There are many types of children. Each one of you has to give your news. This is why Baba asked every center to send the yearly register of everyone together with their occupations. If Baba already knew this, why would he ask? Why would he ask? Whatever that one has to know, this one also has to know. He comes through this one. Does he not? Yes, he comes through this one, means Brahma, Baba. A trunk call is made through someone. If the operator wants to She can listen in, but she is forbidden to do so. She can listen in if she wants to. The operator receives the sound very clearly. So, here too, each one of you has to give your news. No one in between knows anything. And so, BK teachers are appointed to give you your news. BK teachers are appointed to give your news. It is the duty of the special children who are strong in knowledge to give the full news. Each one of you has to give the news of your factory. The sensible children write their news and then Baba gives them guidance. Otherwise, their behavior cannot be reformed. Some don't imbibe virtues fully because they have a lot of body consciousness. Some have many desires of body consciousness. Sensible children would quickly give their news. These are the reasons why there is disservice. Baba would quotation you, that is an evil spirit, remove it, otherwise your status will be destroyed. Baba is the one who makes the unlimited world into heaven. He has the same vision for everyone. He has the same vision for everyone that this one should be uplifted. He pays special attention to the poor. Donations are always made to the poor. It is the poor who have become instruments. A kingdom is being established. There are many subjects. When there was the British government, then in places like Baroda and Gwalior, etc., they had one king, one queen, and one advisor and subjects. Some had 2 million subjects and others have 3 million. They were number wise. So all the kings were called to the court. All the kings were called to the court. The courts were held number wise. The line of emperors was separate from that of kings. There are many with different number wise titles such as Rai Sahab, Rai Bahadur. It is like that here. The father is the highest on high and everyone has to give regard for him. Only the father comes and makes Bharat into heaven, cycle after cycle. The people of Bharat begin to insult the father. Everyone definitely has to fall from the Sato Pradhan stage through to the Sato, Rajo and Tamo stage. So God is the highest on high and then there are those who stay in connection with him. The residents of the subtle region, Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. So you have to know about the tree. You have to know about the tree. The father is said to be knowledgeful of this tree. No one else has knowledge. No one else has knowledge. The father is the highest on high. Then there are Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. And then there are Brahma, the father of people and the mother of people. The mother and father are very well known. The word mother, Saraswati, is the daughter of Brahma. She should just have one name. So call her Amba. Some call her Kali and others call her Saraswati. She has been given many names. This one is Brahma, the father of people, and then there is also BK Saraswati. They have portrayed Saraswati with a sitar. She is the main one, the goddess of knowledge. Just as this one Brahma has been given the flute of knowledge, so she has been given a sitar. The first main one is Saraswati, the word mother, the goddess of knowledge. Which knowledge does she have? Which knowledge does she have? That of Raj Yoga. Who gave it to her? The ocean of knowledge. This Brahma and the children learnt it from the father. The ocean of knowledge. Then from being the goddess of knowledge, she becomes an empress. The same applies to you. Brahma and Saraswati are the god and goddess of knowledge. They attained the knowledge of easy Raj Yoga from God and attained their kingdom. The same applies to you. The same applies to you. Lakshmi and Narayan would not be alone. A kingdom is being established. So many Brahmins are now studying. They will then become worthy of worship kings and queens. Then, when there are the 2 degree less, they become Sato from Sato Pradhan, and then they go through the stages of Raju and Tamo, and from being worthy of worship, they become worshippers. So you were worthy of worship, and you have become worshippers. You would not say this of God. How could he be a worshipper? We became worshippers by going into the stages of Raju and Tamu. Baba has explained that there are in fact only 4 religious scriptures, and the main one is the mother and father, the Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. All the rest, those of the Islamic and Buddhist religion, are its children. The Gita is the highest on high, and then there is the scripture of those of Islam. Those are the main scripture of establishment of religions. First is the deity religion, and its scripture is the Gita. The sermonizer of this is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. He is the ocean of knowledge, and so he must definitely be placed the highest. All the rest are the part of the genealogical tree. The main part of genealogical tree is that of the deities. Then there are the genealogical trees of those of Islam and Buddhist. The highest on high is the one father. In a religious conference, there first of all has to be the highest on high. That religion has disappeared, and it is now being established once again. It is the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who establishes it. He is incorporeal. He is establishing it through Brahma. It is remembered that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, created Brahmans through Brahma. It would not be said that Krishna created Brahmans through Brahma. No. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, created Brahmans through Brahma, and then those Brahmans become part of the sun and moon dynasties. So the sun and moon dynasties are being established. You are the genealogical tree of the deity religion. You know that after you, the second genealogical tree is of those of Islam, and then it will be that of Buddhist. There will be growth in this way. So all of this has to be imbibed by your intellects. They write scriptures of those who existed in the past. They write scriptures of those who existed in the past. The drama is being shoot of whatever happens now. It will then repeat after a cycle. The actions of the whole world are being shot, and those acts of your will then be enacted after 5,000 years. These are matters to be very clearly understood. The highest on high is Shiv Baba, and then there are the Word Mother and Brahma, the father of people and his children. There are the 3 brothers. But the eldest brother, which is the deity religion, is not there. He has disappeared. It is definitely when that religion no longer remains that is established once again. So all the others can end. When the deity religion exists, the other brothers are not here. They come later. So only the one father is the creator, and there is just the one creation. The father says, I have come once again to teach you Raj Yoga. You know, this Mahabharat war is here for destruction. You children know the drama very well. All of these are matters of the study. There is nothing here such as gold, etc., that thieves would come and loot. No, this is a school. A school has books and maps. This too is a school, and this is a map. There is no question of fear. What would thieves do? You don't have anything anyway. However, it is remembered Some people's wealth remain buried underground. The father is explaining to you, no matter how wealthy, how much of a millionaire or billionaire someone may be, all of that wealth is turned to dust. Yours is a true income. You are the greatest multi-millionaire. You are the greatest multi-millionaires. You will take this income with you. You know that you are transforming everything to heaven. You say to Baba, Baba, give this to us in heaven. Give us diamond in return for shells together with the interest. These matters have to be understood, and you also have to follow Shrimat. You have to look after your households, but you also have to follow Shrimat. People send a lot of money, they take loans and go on pilgrimage. All of it is the paraphernalia of the path of devotion. All of this is eternal. There have to be things to make you fall as well. Everyone has to go into the tamopradhan stage, for it is only then that I come and explain to you how much you have defamed me and how degraded you have become. And how degraded you have become. You will continue with the same activity as you have done cycle after cycle. Cycle after cycle, there is the knowledge and devotion. When there is total degradation, the Father has to come to grant everyone's salvation. While you have been chanting, etc., the degrees continue to decrease. When you become totally impure, then after the night comes the day. This whole drama should remain in your intellects. People who don't take this knowledge simply see everything here and sing its praise. As soon as they go outside, everything is finished. So many exhibitions have been held, and not a single person has emerged whose intellect has faith. Although they come here to understand, but not a single one intellect has faith. Maya does not allow them to have full faith. The gopikas who are in bondage sit at home and write, Baba, I belong to you. I now know you. I belong to you alone. I may die. But I will never marry. But because of being in bondage, I cannot come. When she has a little taste of this, look how she becomes free and comes away from that. With others, even if you have been beating your head with them for 10 to 20 years, they don't understand. They don't understand. Here, Baba gives you the donation of life for 21 births. He enables you to conquer death. There is never untimely death here. There is never untimely death there, so you should follow Baba's Shrimat. Make donations, make the lives of others like diamonds. Although all of you have your own fortune, you definitely do have to study each murli. You can receive murlis anywhere. One day the murlis will be printed in many languages. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children, and we spiritual children says namaste, good morning to our sweetest spiritual father. Essence for dharana. First, in order to make progress, give true news of how you study and of your behavior to the Father. Make your life and the lives of others like diamonds. Make your life and the lives of others like diamonds. Second, while looking after your household, follow Shrimat completely. Become sensible and transfer everything you have to heaven. Today's blessing, feel Baba's hand on your head and take blessing. May you become free from all attractions and constantly experience safety under the Father's canopy of protection. May you become free from all attractions and constantly experience safety under the Father's canopy of protection. In the world, people take the support of an umbrella to protect themselves from the sun and rain. That is physical protection. Whereas this is the Father's canopy of protection. It keeps soul safe at all times. With this, nothing can attract you toward itself. Nothing can attract you towards itself. You say Baba from your heart and you are safe. You say Baba from your heart and you are safe, no matter what type of situation comes. Those under the canopy of protection experience safety at all times. Maya cannot influence them even slightly. Maya cannot influence them even slightly. Slogan: become a master of yourself so that all dependency finishes. Become a master of yourself and so that all dependency finishes. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.